Now, I check my email every once in a while. My email is like an unwanted, untouched attic. Whenever I open my email, my monitor starts farting dust. And my emails are usually the same people telling me, are you ready to take your content to the next level? I can do that for you. Just pay me a couple $100 or, a package, whatever. We can talk about it later. But I can transform your videos, edit, and create your thumbnails, and I can, boom your channel up. And I don't usually respond to them because it's just plenty of them. And by not responding is, in a way, responding as well, meaning I'm not interested. But one of the reasons I will never hire an editor is because they can use my behind-scene footages to blackmail me. True story. Sometimes, usually when I hit record, a 10-minute video is around 20, 25, sometimes 30 minutes. Sometimes I say the same sentence 5 times in a row because one word decides to be a bitch and my brain starts farting and I go, you have to repeat it all over again. But sometimes I get brain fogs, meaning my brain gets shakalaka boom boomed. And the thing I wanted to say, I forget and I move around for 10 minutes trying to remember it. And meanwhile, moving in these 10 minutes, a lot of shit happens. That's just some of the things that I do. Maybe in live streams in the future, I'll hire an editor. Also, we're starting to live stream from tonight now on. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. There's also Domino's. Today's offer, buy one, get one free. It's always buy one, get one free. But one email really caught my eye. I'm not gonna reveal his name, but this has to be the worst proposal and the worst scam anyone can pull. Literally, if you go pick up recyclable garbage and sell plastic bottles to companies for them to, I don't know what the fuck they do. I don't know if some people just pick up garbage and they make money out of it. If you do that, you will get more money than this. He said, hello, I found a public contradiction involving Andrew Tate that hasn't been surfaced or highlighted in any content I've seen. Okay, if it's haven't been seen in any content, where did you find it? Where did you find this exclusive piece of information? Did you film it yourself? Did you interview Andrew Tate? But then goes on and says, in one publicly video available, first red flag. What is his donkeyness? Tate blandly admits to selling drugs earlier in his career because he needed the money. In those words, he exactly said, quote unquote. In a recent podcast, he clearly said, I have never sold drugs, etc. The contradiction is blatant, and to my knowledge, no one has packaged or exposed it directly. This is a huge deal because not only it is a lie, he admitting to committing crimes in his past, where he said multiple times that he has no criminal records. Wow, Tate lied and he got exposed. Shocker. He said in addition, he's been under criminal investigation and blah blah for the past couple of years. So this will definitely garner major attention. So this will get you views. He said, I've documented and edited the key footage into a clean, compelling side-by-side format that's ready to be used in a commentary or expose content. Rather than publishing it myself, I'm looking to license the discovery to a creator like you that already has a platform under a clear agreement that includes compensation. First of all, the whole topic didn't really catch my interest. It's not a big shocker that he used to do these things and he lied on a podcast. What? No one was going to react that way. But I was like, okay, since people already DM me sometimes about some shit happening, they, give me some evidence on DM or email to talk about a situation, I go like, okay, well, let me see the video at least. Until he decided to say compensation. Okay, fair. Some people sell stuff online. He's a researcher, right? Now, how much do you think this piece of information is worth? I say nothing, but sure, we're in 2025 and everything is monetized. Soon air will be monetized as well, and you need to pay monthly subscription for it. The other day I went to the beach that I haven't gone for many years, but when you go to a beach, showers are free. Apparently, now you have to pay for showers. It was for like 5 dirhams, which is like $1.50 for, I don't know, like 5-10 minutes to use water. Thankfully, toilets were free, so I had to take a shower inside the toilet with the... Now let's see what he's proposing. Upfront payment if you decide to use the concept in your video. Amount can be discussed. You do not need to pay until you see the video and decide to use it. But you will need to sign a contract before seeing it for my protection. And you need to share 50% of your ad revenue. What else do you want, you donkey? You want tea? You need coffee? You want shisha? Do you want me to create a, head for you? Do you want to, massage? What do you want? Anything else? He said inside the contract, it says the second you see it, you cannot, obviously you don't have the footage, but you can't even talk about it for my protection. You cannot even recreate it on your own, because if you talk about it, you'll need to automatically, as a contract states, you need to pay me 50% of the ad revenue and the payment of my saying, I guess, if you decide to talk about it. And guess what? You're not even going to see the footage. Anyways, he went on and he said he's reaching out to all content creators. It's an open market for everyone. The highest bidder wins this whole thing. He said, I'm not looking for credit, just compensation and a clean enforcement arrangement. Let me know if you're interested. Best. I'm not going to share his name. I think he forgot to type his name up here, but it doesn't matter. Even hired editors who worked their asses off to edit the content for hours on daily basis, they don't even get 50%, you donkey. And you just have it like a piece of information and you want to give it for 50% and an upfront payment is crazy work. Now, if the information was like huge, I'm talking exclusive video that's not even posted online, the person himself recording the video inside the prison cell, taking a video of Vitaly, taking a shit while playing poker and talking shit about the Philippines. That's something I'll pay for because it's exclusive and it's them. And I won't even agree to the 50%, just an upfront payment for the exclusive footage. That's how it usually works for researchers. Editors, yes, you can make a deal with them with, part of the ad revenue. But an information that's online, what makes you think I'm not gonna go to my bestie Google and type Andrew Tate lying in a podcast that he never sold drugs, but he got exposed for actually admitting that he sold drugs? What makes you think I'm not gonna find it?
What did I do? I promoted accounts on the internet.
You made money.
Didn't sell crack, didn't sell drugs. So when I was 24, 25, I sold drugs.
It took me 6 minutes. Now look, he tried to scam me with this. It's not gonna work. At least, this was a legit information, but it needs to be exclusive for this to work, right? I honestly, for a second, I thought, okay, maybe it's an AI video that he created, because usually these scams happen in AI type of form, but this was an actual thing. Now, no hate towards this guy, but make sure that information is very exclusive, or just go work for a YouTuber as a researcher, or from any agency, marketing agency. Just go work as a researcher. I think that's going to be more payment than you selling people these type of things. And the funny thing is, people with money and donkey brains, they will pay for this. Just like Aiden Ross paid like $200,000 for a unreleased, exclusive, leaked music from an artist, and he got scammed because the whole thing was just AI. Also, 50% of the ad revenue, you need to know when to stop. You need to know the value of the thing that you're sharing before, jumping on 50% of your ad revenue and an upfront payment and a contract and blah, blah, blah. But anyways, I had to talk about this. You might say, oh, it's normal for this 50-50 ad revenue. First of all, a researcher? No. An editor? Also, no. I think it's too much, but some people do it. And if you're thinking about getting into this line of business, make sure the information is valuable and just go for an upfront payment. Don't ask for ad revenue, 50%. If you do, go for 10 or 20%. Know the limits. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, you take it easy. I'll see you at the next one.
I really hate to be the dude that with us. You think? I mean, hell. Yeah.